A little bit.
We're gonna do what now? Sorry.
Turn back the sands of time just a small bit. We're gonna look into small bed chamber about 2-3 weeks ago.
How you doing, Max? I just realized I was muted.
Our shadowy guest called into the room by a water genasi sporting very elegant dress shirt, dress pants, a ruby skinned tiefling sleeps beside him as he looks upon the hired blade he called upon. Ivern,
Yes.
been a few. Let's just say there's been an issue over in Eurosa. The caravan refused to pay tax, and I haven't heard from my muscles, so do me a favor and head that way. Track these people down and let them know that the gentleman would like to speak to them directly.
It will be done.
Appreciated. Few weeks of travel go by, and you reach Eurosa, only to then hear that they went south to the ruins of Shattengrad. At least one of the scouts heard that a large military force was headed there last. You expect any caravan would probably be the cause of that if they've come to blows with the gentlemen's enforcers. I decided to turn back the clock a few weeks because during the travel, what felt like minutes for you all in Shadowfell, actually a lot longer than that. You see, an entire army descended on the ruins of Shattengrad and were cut down by the various phantoms and angry spirits, as well as some darker, more dangerous things. We rejoin our group, setting up a small camp at the base of the cliff before within the ruins, being looked down upon by Ivern. Camp is small, few makeshift cots out of loose straw from a wagon that had fallen down the cliff. About 5 individuals sit around the flame. What would you like to do? Jordan, Fern, the other two are currently NPCs.
Okay, so like we're the only players, us two, just us two.
Currently, because Faramir might be joining us a little late.
Alright. Well, Fern, what do we do?
I'm assuming it's dark, right?
Yes, it is about 11 at night.
Oh, hell. I'm done drunk by now. I mean, we've seen a lot, so I mean... Fern's gonna sit by the fire with her endless flask of not retarded ale. Now that I got that fixed. She's gonna sit there and drink and poke at the fire with her staff. I'm assuming while our NPCs are either sleeping or meditating or doing whatever they do. Fighting with each other, stabbing each other, you know.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Everyone in the group except for Ivern, make a perception check. As Zentrum and Farinir are asleep.
Let's see if I remember if this still works.
Zentrum's meditating.
Excuse me.
Of course. Perception, you said, right?
Yep, and Ivern, give me a stealth check.
The right one is like the one we use, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Actually, you know
Actually,
what?
no, it's leftmost.
You know what? I will use.
Yeah, right.
Hold on. Never mind.
No, Jordan wanted to use the right, so we'll use right.
No, I thought we
That's
used
not
the
fair
right
to
one.
swap.
I'm gonna use the coat.
Okay. You squint, but your drunken eyes can't quite focus. You swear you saw a silhouette, but then it's just a bunch of birds.
What's up with your face? Did you see a ghost?
No, it's just happening again. I mean, you remember the last time when we were down there in that pit? I told you guys.
You
Oh, in
guys
that
still are.
hole.
You're at the entrance of the pit.
Oh, we're
We're
at
gonna
the
climb
big
up again.
hole.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably some more of those little goblin things or whatever it was, you know. It's okay. Come out, come out. You want some booze? Wanna be friends?
There'll be no answer.
Oh, fuck you. More for me.
What are the ravens doing?
One is gonna be perched up in a tree, just kind of watching over the campfire there. Another one's going to be just on the ground, kind of near the fire, and then another one's gonna be up in another tree, a decent way back from the fire.
Okay, so the two trees that are kind of like they're dead trees, kind of overlooking the pit, kind of, you know, separate a bit. One by the fire is kind of just barely visible in the dim glow of the campfire light.
Jordan, it looked like birds. Just birds.
Just birds, huh? Oh well.
Antrim kind of peeks his, like, in his meditator trance, he kind of peeks an eye open. It's like, not just birds, ravens.
Aren't you supposed to be meditating? That's what I thought.
Well, I was, but obviously the Raven Queen has a message for me. Kind of like scoots to be meditating in front of the Raven. I hope I'm doing Badis' character justice. We haven't played in a while.
You need to add a little bit more ego to it.
Yeah, that's why he thought it was just a message totally for him. Ivern, you see a Shatterkai, or a strange gray-skinned elf kind of scoot on his butt over and just meditate in front of one of your crows. And by this point, the 6 seconds are up.
Yeah, I was just about to
Or-
DM you. Right before the message dispels, the crows are going to fly away, except for the one that was hiding further away.
Okay. You also hear Zentrum go, I believe we have to leave the pit, watching the raven fly away.
Did the little birdies tell you that?
I mean, it flew out of the pit. This makes sense.
I'm purposely going to
Do
make sure
not
the
doubt me.
I'm going to purposely make sure that the two ravens that could be seen easily flew away from me.
No, the ones in the trees were fairly obscured by the night sky, so.
Yep.
It was just the one by the firelight that was, you know,
Kind of easy to see.
yeah. You guys already had, I believe, ropes tied down at the top and set up to climb up. So it'll be a very easy athletics check. You guys use the same ropes to climb down.
We didn't climb down. We levitated.
Oh, that's right. It was the archaeologist that climbed down.
Yeah, it was one of those run and jumps.
Yeah, okay. So the archaeologist, which you know, only saved one because they went with you. The rest of the archaeologists got slaughtered by whatever was down here.
Nice. I'm kind of
they
curious how that
had
went down.
ropes set up for an easy climb up. Although the cart didn't quite make it.
I hope those ropes can hold a 450-pound turtle.
One way to find out.
Yep. Everyone roll athletics except for Fern. You roll athletics at disadvantage.
I am gonna put my shield on my back because if I fall, that bitch is gonna bounce me back up.
So 17. Okay, 17 passes.
Athletics. How do I do it with a disadvantage? Do I just click on it and you determine that?
Yeah, because it's gonna pick the lowest of the two. 7. Okay. Let me roll for the other two.
I'm assuming I don't need to make the check.
No, yeah, you're already up there. This is just for climbing up the rope.
Yeah.
Centrum passes. Baronir passes, and the archaeologist passes. Fern.
I have that shield, remember?
Yeah.
450 pounds landing
The
on
rope.
that shield.
The rope was about to break. You were near the top when the archaeologist and Baronir extend their arms and pull you up right as the rope snaps.
Woo! That was a close call.
The group got above the rating by 1 point. It was just in time. Okay, you're all above the pit. The archaeologist looks at you and goes, that thing, that's... What is that thing? He points to the cube that's faintly glowing in your
Oh.
bag, Fern.
Well, it's a cube. I don't quite know, but it's a cube. And it's mine.
Emperor goes, no, it's ours. We found it together. And
It's
plus, it can take me home.
it's a toy for elven children. That's why it glows so pretty.
Right. It's
Give me a deception check.
who? Me?
No,
Not me.
Jordan.
Oh, okay. So you should say shit.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, 20.
Whatever it is, I need to take it back to Rex and Trim. The Emperor needs to know about what happened. He obviously sent a good portion of his military here, and he looks down at the pit, and you see, like, spotted in the moonlight, corpses. They were eviscerated.
Say that again now. You what?
We need to take whatever we found.
Our cube. Back to where now?
Rex and Trim,
And give it to who?
the Emperor.
Why?
He's the one that sent our expedition. And
Huh?
he should probably be filled in. I mean, he obviously sent military backup, and that failed.
That's the nature of the job. We can show him and inform him, but he can't have our box. No.
He said it himself, waving towards the paladin, Jorn. It's a children's toy.
It's Fern's children's toy, not yours.
Zentrim's children's toy as well.
I'll
Do you see how
Not-
upset you're making her? Can you please stop? Like,
Farinir
come on.
just
like-
sitting there. The dragonborn male is just hand on forehead.
Like, come
Clearly
on now.
has seen better days due to some of the tattered robes he's in from injuries.
Can I
And we just-
persuade him?
Go ahead, try.
I want to persuade him to try and leave it alone because it's just a toy, and the Emperor will probably not be impressed by just a stupid toy.
All right,
Um,
persuasion with advantage, because if it is just a toy, it probably would piss off the Emperor for wasting so much resources. Okay, you know what? Good point. He would probably have my head if he wasted a few dozen men on a children's toy.
No. Let's go show it to him. Let's see what he does to
No,
your
no,
ass.
no, no. Okay, hang on. Let's not be hasty. Ivan, you're hearing this whole thing from a tree.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we'll just pretend there's still something down there. That way the mystery will, cover the whole thing up. And your head as well. If you keep quiet. Anyway, let's continue.
Mhm. Trying to take my box. Oh, sorry, our box.
I know, right? The audacity.
We
Well, it
found it.
appears our only wagon is in ruins. He looks down the pit again.
And how did the wagon get down in the pit? Who
Well, we
pushed it?
normally lower it down by rope, but
Yeah, we know how your ropes are working.
Not-
They almost
not
broke
not
on
to
me.
mention whatever happened down there probably caused soldiers to tip their cart over and duck for cover.
Well, I guess we're walking if the wagon's not working.
Yes, we are. And, Ivan, you see them proceed to slowly make their way northwards. Presumably to Eurosa.
Hi-ho, hi-ho, it's off to us, so we go. Do, 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 do.
Alright, stealth check with advantage, Ivan. Okay. Jordan Fern, need you to roll perception. I'll be rolling for Zentrum and Farinir. Burn.
Oh
The
damn.
slightest, you hear the slightest branch, like a dry twig, crack behind you.
I'm gonna turn
Wait, do you guys just
around
pick
and
the
I'm-
highest of the two, or are you guys taking the right
no,
side or taking the left
that's
side?
the right side.
Oh,
Right
okay,
side.
you guys go right side. Okay, sorry, I'm used to people
Yeah.
taking the left side.
We've agreed at the start of the session's right side.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn around holding the butt end of my staff and just whirl it around and see what I hit.
You see about 30 meters behind you, in the moonlight, just a silhouette.
I see you!
There's not going to be any response.
Oh, come on out. Ain't no sense on being shy. Get on out here.
What are you yelling at?
Just somebody following us.
Like, do I also see Silhouette if she sees it?
Eventually being pointed out to you, a silhouette is faintly visible in the moonlight.
Oh my. It appears there is indeed a silhouette visible in the moonlight.
Da, 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 da.
I'm sorry.
I am just a
Uh.
messenger for now, is all you're going to hear. My employer wishes to talk with you.
Okay, come on.
The archaeologist of the group goes, "Oh, son of a... I knew we should have paid the toll." Why'd you have to go cause the gentleman trouble?
Huh?
The
If you
toll,
were,
Eurosa, those thugs you slaughtered.
Mhm.
We could have just paid the toll, been on our way, but no. Now he sent assassins. They're probably in the trees as we speak.
I mean, we're still alive, so he can be a good assassin.
Nope.
No, he said it's a messenger.
Okay, so why are you assuming things before he, you know?
What
Is
if
that
we
his
say
whole
no to the
message?
message?
We don't know what the message is to say no to.
I mean, he only said something about an employer.
You guys know who I'm talking about. You've already mentioned
You
him.
see? It's the gentleman.
I'm gonna turn around and I am gonna bop the archaeologist on the head with my staff.
Ah,
Calm down.
you got us into this mess. If you're expecting to get paid after this, it's
You're
off.
You're gonna pay me or I'm going to
If you
hurt
don't want to speak with him, that's all fine. I'll tell him.
Oh,
No. I was part of the caravan. I hired these, we hired these people. I can speak on the have the caravan. They're their own problem. we were fully willing to pay the toll. They're the ones that interfered. and the young elven man just like hands up, walking towards you like, here, and he starts digging through his pockets looking for his coin purse.
Your coin will do me no good. You best save it for my employer. I'll be escorting you guys to him to make sure you guys have a chat with him.
Okay. Will there be food?
That is up for him to decide.
Can you get us food?
Look, I wasn't sent here to babysit you or to help you on your way. I'm here just merely to make sure you get where you're supposed to go.
Oh, we'll get where we're supposed to go. Where to
Alright.
now?
Well, best route is to manually cross the river to your east. Shortest route to Zadash, but also the more treacherous. Continue north of Eurosa and take the normal route. That may take longer. So it's entirely up to the group. Take the scenic route or direct.
Jordan, should we take the scenic route or should we go directly there?
Where's that village again on the map? I'm sorry, I'm way out of it. Oh, there. Okay. Wow, it's really right in front of me. I mean, I'd rather go the direct route. Aren't you a turtle? Or why are you afraid of water?
I'm
Turtle,
not
I
afraid of
mean.
water. I'm not afraid of water.
So why won't we go across the river then?
I don't mind crossing the river.
What? Then why don't we cross the river?
We can cross the river. That's fine.
Let's cross the river.
Oh.
Let's go.
How's it going, File? Hope you're having a great
Okay,
night.
let's go across the river.
I'm so fucking persuasive. Holy shit.
Shut up. To the river.
Okay.
However, before we go across the river, a quick recap. The toll that we fought those people was that before we went to the town where Vintage's character got stabbed, or was it before we went to the mine pits?
It was through Eurosa. Oh yeah, before Vintage got stabbed.
Okay, so we ran up on some people. We beat the crap out of them. They had this dragon thing, and it broke free. And
No, it was owlbear.
an owlbear, yeah, owlbear thing. And Mitchell's character got on the owlbear and was riding the owlbear around, trying to kill it.
Those
Remember
very
that?
same people.
I was just trying to give Scott a recap of
Yeah, like I'm way out of
what
it.
toll? And I was like, I remember there was a toll, and we fought the people because it was like, we're not paying you.
Oh, I remember, because there were like assholes who came to our caravan and were like, no, we're not gonna pay.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, I remember now, yeah.
All right. Okay, to the river.
To the river!
Okay. Can I get a d20 from one of you?
Just a 2d20?
Just a d20.
I'll let Scott roll. He's got really
Okay.
good roll. See? Let's see if I would have rolled that.
Okay.
See, that's what would have happened if I rolled it.
Yes,
Two
the
sides up.
duality of D&D.
You make it to the river with not much problem. The moonlight although dim at times as clouds pass, keeps you fairly on track.
And I'm a turtle. I can smell water.
I'm a paladin, I radiate light.
Yep.
Yeah, dim red light.
I took an oath of being a lamp.
You
I don't need a degree to be a
forgot
ceiling
to,
lamp.
you really hadn't realized how far this river is crossing the bridges between the Dash and Ember Crossroad and so on. But it's wide and it is icy cold. As it approaches, or as it comes from the mountain range to the south.
Are turtles affected by the cold?
Being
Aren't they
cold-blooded,
cold-blooded? Yeah.
you definitely will be. However, not non-lethally. Well, it depends.
It'd probably just
Actually-
get harder and harder for you to do things the longer you're in the water.
Yeah.
Oh crap, I did not mean to click that.
I mean, you'll still be able to do it as long as the freezing temperature. Your metabolism just gets so slow, you can't really do anything, but you'll make it eventually.
So someone in the group give me a perception check, along with a D100.
Okay, Miranda, you're up.
Test your luck.
Your perception is higher than mine.
17.
Okay.
Depending on this roll. Oh, my phone.
My immersion.
Okay. Luckily, you need to roll beneath a 25 because it was a 25% chance of this being here. You guys see a small, slightly decayed, abandoned rowboat. Kind of upside down, perched up on the coast. Covered in a deep green moss. And the paddles have seen much better days. But could be usable.
Would you like to try the boat?
What boat?
The archaeologist walks over to it and kind of tries to flip it over. The moss kind of almost adheres it to the grassy ground.
Oh, that boat. I didn't even see it. I mean, we could try, right? What's the worst that can happen?
The archaeologist begins to list off hypothermia, drowning.
Do you
I mean,
not
but
know
those-
how to swim?
But those risks you get anyways if you try and swim. So like, you know, take a chance.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. He picks up the oars and they're so rotted they're falling apart. I assume the turtle can push us?
Here you were saying that you weren't gonna pay me, and throwing us under the bus or the wagon. Excuse
Look,
me, the wagon to this messenger. I don't want to hear shit.
Under the
from you.
wagon.
I
Get in the fucking boat.
yes, ma'am. He kind of just pushes the boat into the water, kind of hops in, just quietly, like accepting his fate already.
Everybody get. Are we going across? Question. Are we going across the river? Just across the river?
Think so. Because we were going to Zadash, right?
Is there any trees around? Please tell me there's a tree. Please tell
Nope,
me.
you're in grassy fields.
Motherfucker. Okay, never mind. Yes, I will pull you across the river, or push you across the river.
You wanted to bounce across the river, didn't you?
I so totally wanted to bounce us across the river.
I mean, I can yeet you, but
No, I wanted to like run backwards against a tree, propel myself forward at the boat.
No,
and
but I'm really
push across the
strong.
river.
Like, you know, like those rocks that you like bounce across the water. Yeah, I forgot what's called.
Like skipping stones?
Skipping stones. What if I just throw you? Try to skip a turtle.
Well, yeah, you are strong, but all right, let's go across the river.
Okay, fine. We do it the boring
Okay.
way.
It's gonna be 3 strength checks, getting increasingly more difficult as the
fine.
icy waters.
I'll be rowing then.
Okay, give me dexterity, Joran, to assist. You guys have to get above a certain number combined.
Dexterity, if I should strength.
Hers is strength, she has to fight against the current as well as her muscles fatiguing. 11 and a 12?
23.
About halfway through, or halfway across the river, Joran, you notice that the paddle is falling apart as you're rowing. The rotted wood is breaking fairly easily the moment it starts absorbing moisture. And Fern, your muscles start to cramp up and the fatigue sets in. You guys were 4 short from the goal.
I eat bananas. Turtles like bananas. They don't
Do
get
they?
cramps.
And you are free floating downriver. Zentrum, rolling a nat 20, that motherfucker, quickly hops into the water beside you, Fern,
Mm-hmm.
and helps paddle the rest of the way. Because he does not want to go towards Rexentrum any more than the archaeologist. And plus, this gentleman guy seems like a really cool dude. I mean, obviously he's got ravens on his side. How bad could he be? You guys make it across the other side. Now, the next leg of the journey, roll me another d20.
I'll roll this time.
Yeah.
Whoever wants to.
I rolled an 8.
Roll me a d12.
Getting the low rolls out of the way, guys. Don't worry.
Not before long, you guys are traveling, and you hear this strange squelching sound. At this point, it's about early morning on the second, or well within like your fourth day of travel.
Like squelching sound like a bird or a baby.
Sounds
or...
like something tearing into flesh.
Ew.
Would this be classified as dusk?
You would have regained 1d4 plus 1 charges.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like the fourth day of travel, roughly.
Yeah.
So between that time.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see what you're saying now.
Anyone would like to follow it, or ignore it and keep walking?
Vern's gonna ignore it and keep walking.
You said it sounds like a ripping into flesh, right?
Yeah, like something is consuming something else. Because you hear like heavy breathing as well as like slight growls as well between the squelching.
I want to check it out. Okay, Fern. I only see one way of solving this. To do rock, paper, scissors.
You can go and check it out. I'm gonna stand over here. You just holler if you need help. I have faith in you.
Fine. Okay, I'll go and check it out then. I don't know if anyone else wants to join me.
Now, Centrum would probably go with you because he's a little bit cuckoo.
Yep. I was gonna say he's following
Yeah,
you as well.
I was like, yeah, definitely.
Iveron's gonna stay put. It wasn't part of what he was sent to do, so he don't care.
Vern just knows that you don't mess with somebody that's eating. You just kind of leave him alone.
Alright. Venturing towards the sound. Eventually you see a griffin enjoying a bear as a meal. Doesn't seem to be paying attention to any of you, but it is going to town.
I mean, it's a beast consuming its prey. Might as well just move along.
Then Trim goes, wait, look, and he points. There's also 4 smaller griffins
Oh, then we
Fighting
really
over
need to get
chocolate.
along.
fighting over a chunk of meat.
Dude, do you know how mothers are scary?
if-
Like,
What if we train them?
I mean, yeah, they're really cute, but like, the mother is scary, dude. Like,
Why do we want to train a griffin?
I mean, come on, that'd be awesome.
That'd be amazing. And then Trim's like, come on, it'd be easy, you know, run in, swipe 1, and we just run.
I'll do it if you promise to take care of it.
You know what? Yeah, let's keep moving.
Oh, why the sudden change of mind?
You know, animal taming's hard.
I mean, it's totally not like if we're gonna swipe it, it's gonna cry for its mom, and then its mom is gonna tear us a new one.
Fair.
And if we
And
kill the mother, then the babies will
Zentrum
die.
slowly
So,
backing up the rest of the group.
And if we kill the mother, the babies will die. So I don't know what you want.
Oh no, if you kill the mother, then you'll have to take all the babies.
Yeah, then we have to take care of the babies that have seen that we killed their mom.
Okay, okay. Yes, feel free to take note that between the river and Zadash, there is a griffin family in the area. Eventually, you guys do find the main road and continue south. There's no need to roll here because it is an Empire-controlled road. Eventually, you reach the dash, and there are clear signs that, well, a lot of time has passed for the group. Ivern, you know, you haven't missed much time besides traveling, but you definitely now can tell, seeing the dates on some of the posters and on the bulletin board and stuff. Fern, Jorn, you've lost about 2 weeks of time in your few moments that you were in the Shadowfell.
Were we in there for like an hour?
Yeah. Like, looking back, you were like, okay, wait. It was this day when we walked in. We only traveled the so-and-so days, so there's 2 weeks of unaccounted time.
Well, nothing we can do about that.
Nope. We're gonna not be taking a whole lot of trips there.
Ivern, you take them to the gentleman's abode. Lead them into a bookstore where a half-orc individual asks for a passphrase.
Catchphrase.
You tell him. I'm just gonna say this out loud, or I'm gonna actually DM this to him so you can say it out loud so you guys can remember it. Hang on, I have it here in my notes.
I bring
go.
many gifts.
The half-orc nods and slams his fist against the wall beside his little cash register, and one of the book shelves creaks open to reveal staircase downward.
Well, you've made it this far. Let's not keep him waiting, shall we?
This is fancy.
I want one of those.
I mean, we're all the way here for nothing. I'll just choose to be naive.
Tantrum's like, really? Many gig?
It's a lame password, I agree.
I mean, why not like orange carnation? Or and he starts muttering like, and partially insulting the doorman.
You can take up any grievances you have very shortly.
Heading down, it's very much a seedy bar. Oh, my phone again.
Perfect.
The barman goes, the gentleman will be right with you all. For the time being, have a seat. Relax
What
a
do you
moment.
got that is super strong?
Barman nods and goes to mix a drink. Quick, about 5-minute bio break. Use the bathroom, grab snacks, whatever. Because I just got a phone call that there's a package waiting for me at the front office of my apartment building. So, be right back.
Okay.
You got it. I will actually do that. Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like vintage is gonna show up. I am happy we planned on doing this today because it turns out that I gotta work tomorrow.
On Saturday.
Yeah.
That's depressing.
Yeah, it is depressing. I forgot that I had a encryption activity tomorrow. And I found out after I posted my availability. So I was like, well, y'all plan for Friday? Friday will work.
My roommates have the heater in this house cranked so bad I was starting to sweat.
Shoot. It's 28 degrees Fahrenheit here.
It is 51 right now. Fahrenheit.
I'm too
That is-
European to understand.
on.
You're too European to understand.
Hold on.
No wrong.
10C.
It's pretty. It's not that cold outside.
It's not that cold, it's just I don't know why they have the heater cranked so much.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
What'd you get? I'm nosy. He ain't gonna tell me. Either that or he's not paying attention to me. It could be that.
Catching my
too.
breath.
No, if you could have walked, you didn't have to run.
There you go. Those box of files from his old office.
Uh-huh.
Okay. After a few minutes of enjoying beverages and
What
getting
did
the
I
stink
get
guy from
from the
you
park?
got,
I'm a drunk, alcoholic turtle. Well, she has tried to slow down her drinking.
hang on, 'cause I actually had a table for this. You got they call it slog.
All right.
And it is the most disgusting mixture of what you assume to be mostly either backwash, stale, ale, maybe brews that went wrong. Give me a constitution save.
So in other words, the cast-offs.
You essentially got the spit bucket.
Yuck. I've drank worse.
You have to fight to keep this thing down, but eventually it stays down.
Stomach of iron. And Fern's just going to do the most unladylike turtle thing that she can, and she's going to burp the loudest, mightiest turtle burp you've ever heard.
It already went silent because of newcomers in here and you guys being stink eye. So after that burp, you eventually start hearing like deep chuckles from some of the more like muscle-bound burly patrons. Like you somehow like eased the tension a bit.
Now you see, friends, that's how you make friends.
Zentrum decides to order what you had in an attempt to be like, I can top you.
Wait a minute, Centrum doesn't drink.
Yeah, but nothing of that smelled alcoholic to him.
Oh god.
And this is a seedy bar, so he kind of has to show off.
We're gonna have him twerking on the table before you
He
know
has a shot, and immediately he rolled a nat 1 on his con save.
Oh my god.
it.
So essentially, he bottoms up, and immediately you hear him just expel it back.
No, well, you tried, buddy.
Pat him on the back.
You see him just wiping his tongue on his shirt.
Was it that bad?
Fairness is enjoying a light ale. And eventually you are approached by a blue-skinned, very handsome Genasi, who always appears to be slightly damp. Well, well, well. You must be the troublemakers from Eurosa.
Who? Us?
The ones who refused to pay my toll and decided to kill many of my own men.
They started it. We just finished it.
He goes to speak, but almost as if something speaking to his mind. He looks up to a small balcony room where a blue tiefling kind of just waves. And he waves back and kind of like feigns a smile. Listen. Normally, under, well, old circumstances, I'd be much more strict on roving bands of. And he kind of forces his eye because he wants to say a different word. Ivern, you assume the word is imbeciles. He goes, adventurers. But things had changed. Time passes, you know. You owe me a good sum of money. Let's just put it plainly. And you're going to have to pay that back somehow.
We owe you a large sum of money, and how for right tell?
Well, those individuals you cut down, they were on my payroll. Thus, I spent money on them. And they're no longer useful to me. Thus, that money's gone to waste.
So wait a minute. You prepaid for somebody to do something for you. And they didn't fulfill the duty for you. So you're out. That sounds like it's your
They
fault.
were successful in their duties up until you came along.
Oh, well,
So
that's
I
just
need
a
that
luck of the
investment
draw.
back.
You shouldn't
Luckily,
have invested, you
I
shouldn't
have
invested in bad people.
I have a job that may interest you.
A job constitutes that we're gonna get paid.
No, the payment will go directly to me as compensation for the trouble you've caused. But little birdies have told me that you're on your way to the Menagerie Coast, are you not?
Maybe.
I have a package that requires delivering. Specifically,
St-
to Nicodranus.
We're here to talk to you about your extended warranty.
Hey, you saw it.
So, what's in the package?
The package is just what's inside is not important. Get it to its recipient. They will send me the money in a separate package. You all are cleared with me. Unless you want more of my ravens to go after you.
If those were ravens that we cut down, they were some ugly birds.
He just looks at Ivern like,
I don't think they got the reference.
of course not.
It's
As for
okay.
you, Ivern, I apologize, but someone has to go to make sure they keep up their end of the bargain.
No, I saw that coming. I'm okay with that. I just might ask for something when I get back.
Oh,
Or they're having to deal
trust
with
me,
them.
there'd be many things they'll be receiving in return.
Sounds fair to me.
Good.
So you're asking us to take a package
Burn a
and get the other package and bring the package back to you. Is that what you're asking?
burn a small paper airplane kind of bumps you in the chest and falls to the ground. You look up, and on that similar balcony where the blue tiefling was, there's a smaller tiefling. He kind of waves. He is They have tusks as well.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna pick up the airplane and open it.
It's a drawing of a dick.
What kind of dick?
It's just crudely drawn.
Does it have balls?
You assume so? You can't really tell which end's which.
Is it veiny? Okay, let's move on.
It's a children's drawing.
I'm gonna look at it and then I'm gonna hand it to the guy that, the blue wet guy, and say, I think this one's for you.
Ivern,
Mm-hmm.
from being at the gentleman's side for a few years now, he likes to keep family and business separate, so that sigh of just frustration is very much warranted. He's like, sometimes I don't know if I'm running a business or a daycare. Anyways, you get to your Menagerie Coast. I get a job done, and we're right as rain. Consider this a redo in terms of first impressions.
Well, I mean, I figured you'd be impressed with our fighting skill.
That is why I decided to go a bit easier on you. Not
mean,
many
there's-
people can cut down a small contingency along with a feral owlbear. He kind of looks at Zentrum and starts laughing when he notices the collar.
Oh, he's not wearing the collar anymore.
Oh, that's right. He
Had it taken off.
yeah.
With the witch lady that was in the thing that had
Yeah, that's right.
killed
My
all the
immersion
people.
is ruined.
Oh, that was that. I accidentally forgot to write that down. That's right. He can take it on and put it on, or take it off and put it on as much as he likes. Okay. So he extends a hand. He goes, "Is this a deal?"
Sure. And I'll shake his hand.
Perfect. He snaps his fingers and waves over to one of the barmen. And barman reaches under the table, grabs a small box, wraps it in cloth, ties it with butcher's twine, and walks it over to y'all. It's fairly heavy, about 3 pounds for such a small box, but the bartender mentions try not to get it wet.
Okay. I'll take the box and drop it in my bag. Not carefully. I just drop it into the bag.
No reaction. That's settled. Once in Nicodranus, Ivern should know where to go. It's the and he looks over and goes, "It's the Weird Sisters." Ivern, you immediately know to this be an apothecary shop.
Ah, yes. It's been a minute since I've seen them.
We met some weird apothecary sisters before.
You met one of them. The one that ripped you off, but with that flask of disgusting swill. Yeah, you met
Yeah.
one of them.
Let's see, I got
Can't
that bit.
remember.
Creepy lady owned a shop.
It's in the town where I bought the shield, but I didn't buy the shield from them.
Actually, yeah, they're here in the dash, but the other sisters are spread across different towns. And actually, because we're missing 2 players, I think it's a decent time to stop there. That way the recap for them doesn't get too crazy. I know we planned to go to 6:30, but with 2 players missing, I figured a short session would be better so they
Damn
could keep
you,
up with it.
Vintage.
That's fine.
Yeah, no wedding planning stuff got in the way. For Vintage, so.
So just out of character knowledge, what's in the box?
You'd expect an answer.
It's a dick in a box.
Just a dick in a
In the
box.
box?
A 3-pound dick in a box. Wow.
You presume to be delivered like this, it's probably narcotics.
It could be several dicks in a box that would probably wind up equaling up to 3 pounds, but not just
Like, it's probably narcotics. If it's being sent to an apothecary shop, probably narcotics.
it's a 3 pounds of crystal.
And eldest,
Mm-hmm.
you're a critter, right?
I'm a what?
Critter?
A crit?
You've seen Critical Role?
Some of it.
Oh. Well, this episode had a few references that I smiled at. From characters from season 2.
Okay. Ow.
Alright. Yeah, so again, sorry for cutting it short. It's just that with missing 2 of our major players, I really didn't want the recap to get overwhelming or for them to miss out on too much. Because we're approaching a milestone. I didn't want to reach the milestone without them being here.
It's fine. It is fine.